There are things in life that money cannot buy. Money cannot buy you charisma. Money cannot buy you a character. Money cannot buy you personality. Money cannot buy you resilience. Money cannot buy you a strength of mind, a strength of character. This you need to work by yourself. And guess what? It's free. Reading philosophy as a young person will help you not just to educate yourself, but it will help you to build character. What helped throughout my life was reading philosophy. Plato, Seneca, Dostoevsky, Goethe, Nietzsche, Kierkegaard. These great minds have overcome many challenges. We are not the only ones suffering. Other people have suffered. Great minds have suffered. And guess what? They have overcome their suffering. And we can do as well. These works are important for people who particularly are struggling mentally with their mental health, or who are saying, I don't know what's wrong with me. I have everything, but still I don't feel happy. We all go through the same things, really, as human beings. Everything you are going through, someone else has also gone through. So there is an answer for every struggle you are going through at the moment. When I was 16 years old, I picked up a book from my father's library, Faust by Goethe, one of the greatest books in German literature. This book has changed my life for the better. That book helped me to embrace who I was and to have confidence and be confident in my own body and in myself. I remember one clear passage in Faust where Mephistopheles talks about external enhancements. Mephistopheles talks about one character who is very short and he decides to wear heels. But he says that even if you are wearing heels, you will still be a short person. So external enhancements do not matter one bit. Now that helped me so much as a 16-year-old. In my late teens, I read two works that also helped me so much. Nietzsche, Thus Spoke Zarathustra, and Albert Camus, The Stranger. Albert Camus is a French-Algerian writer, and this book is from 1942, and believe me, if you haven't read this book, go read it. You may think, oh, existentialist philosophers, why? They will help you as a young mind to build character and to say no. Because saying no is sometimes more important in life than to say yes, because it's not easy to say no. But always think in who you are as a person. And if whatever someone else is offering you, if that goes against who you are, then say no. And what's gonna help you? Philosophy. As women, we need philosophy more than ever. We are never good enough, or we're never pretty enough, particularly when we are very young women. Again, philosophy will help you to be confident in yourself and to realize that these external enhancements that we are told we need to change who we basically are mean absolutely nothing. Despite any external enhancement, you will always be who you really are. And you may change yourself in the outside, but what about the inside? That is what's gonna make you strong, confident, and resilient. Again, philosophy will always be there to back you up, to help you. Stoicism, for example, it teaches us about being in control of ourselves and being resilient. And this is very important in philosophy. Many philosophers were Stoic. And this is going to be important in life as well. And particularly as a young person, when others may make you feel unconfident. Recently I was talking to a mom and she told me that she thinks Jesus is gonna help her children not to smoke or drink like she did when she was a teenager. What about just teach them to be smart? As a teenager, if you are smoking since you are very young, drinking, or even taking drugs, now that's gonna have consequences in your life. You're gonna pay for it. You're gonna pay for it big time. You're gonna pay for it with something that money cannot buy. Money cannot buy health, okay? So that's what's smart. What did help me to, as a teenager, say no to smoking, drinking, and all these things? Philosophy. I built my character, and it was a strong character. It was a strong mind. I didn't want to do that because philosophy taught me to be myself, to stand my ground, and to try and be the horse, not the sheep. Try to be the leader, not the follower. And if you are not a leader, try to be yourself, and that's more important than anything else. And particularly, think smart. If you ask me, what philosophy book should I read? I would say read the classics. Forget about these books that are just commercial books telling you how to, the 12 rules of life. These books have no depth, and majority are just copying what the real philosophers used to think. What philosophy will give you as an adult, if you start reading philosophy as a young person, is like a mental toolkit. So this mental toolkit will help you throughout life when you go through challenges to overcome them. You need to build your own resilience. If it doesn't come naturally, let me tell you, philosophy will help you. Philosophy will always be there to back you up. And no one will ever be able to take away from you your charisma, your personality, your depth. In this world of appearances, where everybody pretends they are better than they really are, we are all human, philosophy is the answer to everything. It has always been.